The IT landscape is constantly evolving, demanding a flexible and adaptable approach to IT service management. ITIL V4 Foundation provides easy-to-follow best practices to help companies manage their IT services and meet their goals. As of 2023, over 2 million people worldwide have earned their ITIL certifications, showing how important this is. Getting ready for an ITIL V4 Foundation exam can be both exciting and a bit stressful. So whether you are an experienced IT professional or just starting out, knowing the basics of ITIL V4 is a key. This video will help you with the important exam questions and answers with explanations so you can confidently show what you know. We will be covering 20 ITIL V4 Foundation exam questions that will definitely help you on your journey. Each question will come with a clear and detailed explanation, ensuring you understand the concepts thoroughly. So stay tuned until the end of this video, as we will also share some useful tips and strategies to boost your confidence and help you succeed in your ITIL V4 Foundation exam.
Craving a career upgrade? Subscribe, like, and comment below. Dive into the link in the description to fast-track your ambitions. Whether you're making a switch or aiming higher, Simplilearn has your back.
Also, if you are aiming for ITIL certification, our ITIL V4 Foundation Certification Training course by Simplilearn is your perfect path. You will learn the basics of ITIL V4 framework, understand key concepts, and get to know important service lifecycle terms. Plus, you will earn 19 PDUs through self-paced learning, challenge yourself with 30 chapter-end quizzes, and dive into 2 industry case studies. You will also see how ITIL V4 has grown to include modern technologies and methods. Enroll today and start your journey towards ITIL mastery. The course link is in the pinned comments and description box. Alright, so let's start with the first question, which is: which practice is responsible for moving new or changed components to live or other environments? So this is the question, and now I'll be telling you the options. So option A is release management, option B is deployment management, option C is change management, and option D is supplier management. So you can pause the video now because we'll be answering the correct option, and then we will be telling you the explanation of it. So if you want to pause the video, you can, and now we'll be answering the correct option. So this is the question, and now the correct option for this question is option B, that is deployment management. So the deployment management practice is responsible for moving new or changed components to live environments, ensuring they are properly installed and configured. It focuses on the actual deployment process. Release management, on the other hand, plans and schedules these changes, but deployment management does the actual moving. So yeah, the correct option is B, that is deployment management. Alright, so now let's move on to the next question, which is question number 2. Which of these activities is carried out as a part of problems management? So let's have a look at the options now. Option A is creating incident records, B, diagnosing and resolving incidents, option C, escalating incident to a support team for resolution, and option D is trend analysis of incident records. So now you can again pause the video if you want. So we will be proceeding with the correct option. So the correct option of this question is option number D, that is trend analysis of incident records. So the problem management focuses on identifying and managing the root cause of incidents to prevent recurrence. So creating incident records, that is option A, this is a part of incident management, not problem management. Then diagnosing and resolving, that is the option number B. This is also a part of incident management where the goal is to restore normal surface operation or as quickly as possible. And escalation incidents to a support team for resolution, that is the option number C. This is a function of incident management to ensure incidents are resolved promptly. And then the option number D, that is the trend analysis of incident records, which is the correct option. So this part of problem management where historical incident data is analyzed to identify patterns and underlying problems leading to the implementation of permanent fixes. So yeah, the correct option is option number D. Alright, now moving on to the question number 3, that is, what operating module outlines the key activities required to respond to demand and facilitate value realization through the creation and management of products and services? Options are continual improvement, service value chain, guiding principles, practices. Yeah. Alright. So the correct option for this question number 3 is B, service value chain. So the service value chain outlines the key activities required to respond to demand and create value through products and services. It includes activities like planning, improving and engaging, designing also, and delivering supporting. So these activities work together to transform inputs into valuable outputs, ensuring value is co-created with stakeholders. Alright, now coming to the next question of ITIL 4 Foundation exam, which is, so what is a normal change? Alright, so now coming to the options, which are a change that doesn't need risk assessment because the procedure has been pre-authorized. Option B, a change that needs to be accessed, authorized and scheduled by a change authority. Option C, a change that does not need risk assessment because it is required to resolve an incident. And option D, a change that is routine in nature, is fully documented and the risks are well understood. So the correct option of this question is option number B. So normal change requires a thorough assessment, authorization and scheduling by a charge authority to manage its risk and ensure successful implementation. Unlike standard changes, which are pre-authorized, and emergency changes, which are implemented quickly to resolve incidents, normal changes, and follow the full of change management process to evaluate the potential impacts. So yeah, option B, that is a change that needs to be accessed, authorized, is the correct option. Alright, coming to question number 5, which is, what is not a phase in problem management? Alright, so the options are problem identification, problem control, error control, problem classification. So now, the correct option for this question number 5 is problem classification. So why? So the problem management typically involves the following phrases. Problem identification, that is detecting and lodging problems to prevent future incidents. Then problem control, analyzing problems to identify root cause and prioritize resolution efforts. Then error control, that is managing known errors and implementing permanent solution to prevent recurrence. Then problem classification. It is not considered a distinct phase in the problem management process. It may be a part of identifying and analyzing problems, but it is not a standalone phase. So yeah, option D, that is problem classification, is the correct option. Alright, coming to question number 6, which is your smartphone. It is a situational again. Yeah, so your smartphone isn't working properly. You call the toll-free number for your service provider support center. Then which practice would you reach that serves as the entry point for all contact between the service provider and its users? Alright, coming to the options. Option A is problem management, option B is service request management, option C is service desk, and option D is incident management. You can keep in mind what we already answered in the previous. You can also answer based on that. So now we will be proceeding with the answer. That is the correct option. So yeah, option number C, that is service desk. So the service desk is the practice that serves as the entry point for all contact between the service provider and its users. It handles communication for incidents, service requests, and general inquiries, acting as a single point of contact. When you call the support center for help with your smartphone, the service desk is the practice you interact with first. So option C, that is service desk, is the correct option. Coming to question number 7, which is, which service management dimension is focused on the communication system and knowledge bases used by employees? You can have a look at the question first. Now we will be proceeding with the options, which is information technology, organization and people, partners and suppliers, value streams and processes. So question is, which service management dimension is focused on communication systems and knowledge bases used by employees? So pick the correct option according to you. You can also pause the video as I previously said. Alright, so the correct option of this question is option number A, that is information technology. So the information technology dimension of a service management focuses on the tools, systems and knowledge bases used by employees to deliver and support services. This includes communication systems, IT infrastructure and data management, which are crucial for effective service delivery and support. Alright, coming to question number 8 now, which is the next question. So it is again a situational based, like you are working as a part of an improvement initiative and your team would like to release a new module into the existing customer relationship management system. Which type of change should you initiate? So we have 4 options, that is standard, B normal, C emergency and D routine. Now you can pick the correct option according to you. Alright, proceeding with the correct option, that is option B, that is normal. So a normal change is the appropriate type for releasing a new module into the existing customer relationship management, that is CRM system. Normal changes require a full assessment, authorization and scheduling by a change authority, ensuring that the new module is properly evaluated for potential risk and impacts before the implementation. Standard changes are pre-authorized. Routine changes like emergency changes are for urgent issues, and routine is not a specific change type in ITIL. So yeah, option B, that is normal, is the correct option. Coming to the next question of ITIL V4 Foundation exam, that is question number 9. So your company has decided to install a service management tool that provides incident management as one of its functions. What is the benefit of using an incident management system? So this is again a situational based kind of question. So you have read the question, I believe. Now let's proceed with the options. Option A is it can provide automated resolution and closure of complex incidents. Option B is it can ensure that incidents are resolved within the agreed upon time frame in the service level agreement, that is SLA. Then it can provide automated matching of incidents to provide or known errors. Then the system can provide specialized knowledge for solving complicated incidents. So 4 options are there. You can select the correct option. Alright, I believe you have selected the correct option and you can pause the video as I already said. Now let's proceed with the correct option. So the correct option is C. That is, it can provide automated matching of incidents to problems or known errors. So an incident management system offers the benefit of automating the matching of incidents to existing problems or known errors. This capability helps streamline the resolution process by leveraging historical data and knowledge, thereby reducing the time and effort needed to address recurring issues. While ensuring SLA compliance and providing specialized knowledge are important, the key benefit here is the efficient linkage of incidents to the known issues for faster resolution. So the option number C is correct one. Alright, coming to question number 10. So how does service request management contribute to deliver and support value chain activity? So this is the question. Option A is it ensures that users continue to be productive when they need assistance from the service provider. Option B is it collects user specific requirements, sets expectations and provides status updates. Option C is by initializing standard changes to fulfill service requests. And option D is it requires pre-approved service components to help fulfill service requests. You can select the correct option, and the correct option is option number A. It ensures that users continue to be productive when they need assistance from the service provider. So service request management contributes to deliver and support value chain activity by ensuring that users remain productive when they need assistance. It handles requests for information, advice and access to services, helping users to continue their work without unnecessary delays or disruptions. This supports the overall goal of maintaining service quality and user satisfaction. So yeah, option number A is correct one. Moving on to the next question of ITIL V4 Foundation exam, which is question number 11. So which practice provides support for managing feedback, compliments and complaints from users? So this is the question. You have to select the correct one. Option number A is change control. Option B is service request management. Option C is problem management. Option D is incident management. All right. Now moving on to the correct option among these 4. So the correct option is option number B, that is service request management. So service request management provides support for managing feedback, compliments and complaints from users. This practice handles various types of service requests, including requests for information, advice, access to services and even feedback mechanisms, ensuring user interactions are managed efficiently and user satisfaction is maintained. All right. Coming to next question, that is question number 12. So what is expected outcome of using a service value chain? All right. Option number A is the application of practices. Option B is value realization. Option C is customer engagement. And option D is service value streams. You can take your time. All right. So let's proceed with the answer now. So the correct option is value realization. That is option number B. So the expected outcome of using a service value chain is value realization. The service value chain is designed to create and deliver value by transforming inputs into outputs through various activities. It ensures that services meet stakeholder needs and provides the desired outcome, thereby achieving value realization for both the service provider and the customers. So option B is the correct one. Alright, moving on to the next, that is question number 13. What should all continual improvement decisions based on? Option number A is detailed of how services are measured. Option B is an up-to-date balanced scorecard. Option C is accurate and carefully analyzed data. And option D is a recent maturity assessment. So guys, again I'm saying you can take your time by pausing the video when answering the questions. You don't have to answer the questions on ongoing video. You can pause it and answer on your own. Or you can also listen to the explanation that I'm giving after each and every question. So the answer, the correct option that is for this question number 13 is option number C, that is the accurate and carefully analyzed data. So all continual improvement decisions should be based on accurate and carefully analyzed data. This ensures that decisions are informed, objective and based on real insights rather than assumptions. Reliable data analysis helps in identifying areas for improvement, measuring progress and making evidence-based adjustments. So yeah, answer number C, that is option number C, is correct one. Now moving on to question number 14 of ITIL 4 foundation exam. What do customers' perceptions and business outcomes help to define? Option A is service metrics. Option B is the total cost of a service. Option C is key performance indicators, that is KPIs. And option D is the value of a service. Again, you can continue to guess or select the correct option. I'm going to tell you the correct option. So the correct option of this question is the value of service, that is option number D. So customer perceptions and business outcomes help to define the value of service. Value is determined by how well a service meets customer needs and achieves desired business outcomes. Positive customer perceptions and stressful business outcomes indicate high service value as they reflect the service's effectiveness in fulfilling its purpose and providing benefits to the users and the business. So option number D is the correct one. Next question is, which incident should be logged? Alright. Option number A is only an incident that cannot be immediately resolved. Option B is any incident that occurs more than once. Option C is only incidents that are not solved using self-help tools. And option D is every incident should be logged. So you can select the correct options among these four options. Alright, so the correct option is option number D, that is every incident should be logged. So every incident should be logged to ensure that there is a record for all incidents regardless of their nature or resolution method. This comprehensive logging is essential for tracking trends, analyzing incident patterns, identifying recurring issues and providing data for continuous improvement. Logging all the incidents helps in maintaining a complete history of services, performance and user interactions. Alright, moving on to the next question, that is question number 16. The question is, service request and their fulfillment should be question mark, that is dash, and automated to be the greatest degree possible. So let me explain you the question. So here the question mark indicates what should come here. So the question is, service request and their fulfillment should be, the dash is here, you'll have to fill this gap, and automated to the greatest degree possible. So the question mark is replaced by the option that we will be giving you. So option A is standardized, option B is uniquely handled, option C is creatively solved, and option D is ignored. So which among the options should come in place of question mark in the question? You can take your time. Alright, so let's proceed with the correct option. I hope you guys understood what I meant. So the correct option of this question number 16 is standardized. So the correct option, that is A, that is standardized request. So the correct option is A. So the service request and their fulfillment should be standardized and automated to the greatest degree possible. Standardizing service request ensures consistency, efficiency, and predictability in handling them, while automating speeds up the process and reduces the risk of human error. This approach helps in providing timely and reliable service to the users. So option A is the correct one. Coming to the next question, that is question number 17. What is a service level agreement used for? Alright, that is SLA. Option number A is to measure the performance of services from a customer point of view. Option B is to measure the performance of the service availability. Option C is to measure the performance of the service capability. Option number D is to measure the performance of the service from the service provider's point of view. Alright, reach each of the option properly as they look similar. Alright, so the correct option of question number 17 is A, option A. That is to measure performance of services from a customer point of view. So a service level agreement, that is SLA, is used to measure the performance of services from a customer point of view. SLAs define the expected level of service and the metrics by which service performance is measured, ensuring that the service provider meets the agreed upon standards and customer expectations. This customer-centric focus helps in maintaining transparency and accountability between the service provider and the customer. So the correct option is A. Alright, now let's move on to the question number 18. That is, what should be included in every service level agreement? That is SLA. So option number A is detailed measure to capture availability of the system. Option B is metrics for system response and time. Option C is clearly defined service outcomes, and option D is number of emails sent per hour. Question is, what should be included in every SLA, that is service level agreement? Read the options and choose the correct one this time. I hope you have chosen the correct one. Now let's proceed with the correct answer. That is option number C, clearly defined services outcome. So every SLA, that is service level agreement, should include clearly defined service outcomes. SLAs are meant to set expectations between the service provider and the customer, specifying what the customer can expect in terms of service quality and performance. By clearly defining service outcomes, both parties have a mutual understanding of the expected results and the criteria for measuring services success, which helps ensure alignment and satisfaction. So option number C is the correct one. Alright, now coming to question number 19, which is a scenario based again. So your organization is preparing to launch a new service. Your manager is concerned that there is a possibility that something bad might happen, which could cause the service to fail and the desired outcome won't be achieved. So what term best describes your manager's concerns? So the options are A, outputs, B, risks, option C, cost, or option D, utility. Choose the correct option. Alright, so now let's proceed with the correct option, which is option number D. I repeat, which is option number B, that is risks. So as I said, your manager's concerns about the possibility that something bad might happen, causing the service to fail and the desired outcome not be achieved, are the best described as risk. So in service management, risk refer to the potential events or conditions that could negatively impact the achievement of service objectives, causing harm or loss. Identifying and managing risk is crucial to ensure that successful launch and operation of new services can happen. So yeah, option B, risk, is the correct one. Coming to the next question, that is the last question. Question number 20. Again, this is a situational kind of question. So you have been assigned to a team that has been asked to identify how your consumers use a particular service, what the service helps them to do, and how the service helps them to identify their goals. Which of the guiding principles should be best applied in your situation? Alright. Option number A is focus on value, B is progress iteratively with feedback, option C is collaborate and promote visibility, and option D, think and work holistically. You can take your time in selecting the correct option, and let me tell you the correct option from my end. So the correct option is option number A, that is focus on value. In this situation, the guiding principle focus on value should be applied. Understanding how consumers use a service, what service helps them achieve, and how it aligns with their goals is all about ensuring that the service delivers value to its users. By focusing on value, the team can ensure that the service meets the needs and expectations of the consumers, thereby maximizing its effectiveness and satisfaction. So this is question number 20 that we have just answered. Alright, so these were some of the exam questions that you can refer if you are preparing for ITIL V4 Foundation exam. Now let's have a look at some quick tips for this ITIL V4 Foundation exam. Alright, so first on the list is master the ITIL mindset. Think from an ITIL perspective when answering questions. Don't rely on personal experience. Choose the answer that aligns with the ITIL best practices. This is the first tip. Coming to the second tip, which is keywords are the key. Focus on understanding key terms and concepts. ITIL uses specific terminology. Grasp these to avoid confusion. Third tip is practice makes perfect. Take advantage of practice tests to familiarize yourself with the exam format questions, question styles, and identify the knowledge gaps. And yeah, quick tip 4 is pay attention to nots. Yes, pay close attention to negative phrases like not the primary purpose. A seemingly correct answer might be cleverly disguised distractor. So pay attention to these. That concludes our explanation of this ITIL 4 foundation exam question. Remember, a strong understanding of core ITIL concepts and principles is a key to successfully navigating the exam. Remember to stay focused, practice regularly, and manage your time wisely, both during your preparation and on the exam day. Alright guys, with that we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope it really helped you all. Thanks for watching, stay safe and keep learning.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.